Hey everyone, welcome to the newest run of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses. This is the Reptile run, so we're gonna be using reptiles in this run, which I don't know how good reptiles really is. This is how the deck currently looks. It's still relatively unfinished, mostly because there just aren't that many reptiles. Like, very little, as you can see, but we do have some good cards like Aqua Chorus, Sebek's Blessings, as well as just Serpentine Princess having a really good effect to boost all reptiles with 900 points, which is pretty crucial. As well as that, Serpentine Princess has these abilities, which, to be honest, I don't know what it weakens, spellbounds, or destroys, but hey, at least we've got same type strength and extended support range, which is always good. So, one thing to note, however, is that reptiles have no terrain bonuses at all, which is rather concerning, because it feels like we're always going to be at kind of a disadvantage. At least if we decide to not run a... we'll always be at a disadvantage if we decide to just straight up not run a field spell card. Because then we're just going to be in the opponent's field and they'll just get a plus 500 bonus. So I'm going to have to kind of look up, or at least kind of figure out what the best decision is. Don't really need a Muyon Curry. Oh, another thing is that, like, we aren't even fully loaded up on lizards yet, which, yeah, between these episodes I'll probably try to beat Rex a couple times to get set cards. It's just that that's also not very easy, because as you can kind of tell, we're kind of just running the same deck as Rex Raptor anyways. But we did get some good cards here. I think Rock and Fiend do actually do something together, so... Oh yeah, I mean, I also have like a Drek in my hand, which is a decent card to turn every card into attack position, which... It's an underrated effect. It's actually really good for when the opponent decides to go full defense. Oh. We'll put you in defense mode, and I guess we'll just get this stuff moving forward. Yeah, Rex has kind of just a mix of dinosaurs and reptiles, although it's mostly a reptile deck with just, like, specifically the one big old blue dinosaur in his deck. Very unfortunately, we're just not encountering, or we're just not getting our Serpentine Princess, which is a crucial card to winning this. Alright, finally. Give you some buffs. Fortunately, we don't have too many reptiles with us. Okay. Also, he's got Serpent Marauder there, which doesn't particularly help us. Probably don't need Trachodon. Similar to how we don't really need Rock Gratter either. We don't have that many reptiles yet. Still need to build that up a bit more, but don't know if we're winning this. I think we're the winning one. I don't know, actually. I don't know which one of the two we are. It did give us 2 boosts. So we're like, I mean, 1900, 2400 extra points we should have. So I think we're winning this one-on-one. But of course, like a paralyzing potion could just hamper everything. Yes. We'll take that. What else do we have? Another raised body heat. We really don't need weather control, so we've got an Aqua Quartz and a Sebek's Blessing here. You're at 37. We could use the Drek to just potentially finish you off. Okay, there's Jormungandr, or Jormungand. Sure, we'll send you out. We'll see how this goes. I have kind of an idea of what I can do. Another Serpent Marauder, okay. Toon Alligator. Not the most threatening monster here. Is a reptile though. But I think he's Earth. Alright, I think Aqua Quartz plus the Serpent Marauder, I think. Alright, actually this one is water. The Serpent Marauder is not, I think. Yeah. And Sebek's Blessing should give us, let's look, boots all the reptiles. Okay. I have an ID at least. First of all, let's hoping that this guy just, okay, he doesn't want to. It's fine. If we get 500 more, we're at 47. If we do 27, so it's not enough. $51. think we can win next turn. And this is why the Drek is so incredibly good. This next we do is get rid of Sword Arm Dragon. And now it's time to flip the switch and put everything in attack mode. We throw out the Aqua Cores next. And now we can attack into Serpent Marauder and just straight up get the victory here. Yeah, the Drek is such an incredible card, which the AI has very little to play around because the AI tends to just throw stuff in defense mode and just kind of sit back. If that monster isn't in defense mode, isn't protected by a trap card, the Drek could completely turn the game around and just give you the win. Like here. The Drek's a card that's in the Fiend starter deck, and that was my very first run, and at that point I didn't really realize how incredibly overpowered that card actually is. And I just happened to get it from Reincarnation. Also, we did not get any cards, really. We just get Shift. That's actually really unfortunate because I would have liked really just any reptile monsters. I think we only killed Serpentine Princess, but like obviously I feel like he kind of got the upper hand a little quicker than I did there, so I wasn't really able to tear through his monsters very much. And also I feel like if my Serpent Marauder would have fallen, we could have been at a really bad situation. Now let's go and do Panic. Despite the fact that I think we have a pretty horrendous mismatch against him, due to the fact that we obviously have no terrain bonuses on him. If anything, he just has a terrain bonus against us. Reptiles are at least not weak in like any type except for Monster Recovery might actually be a really useful card. No, not really, but getting early Serpentine Princess is a good thing. So, I think it would be really bad if he'd get Castle of Dark Illusions, but I feel like he really doesn't get that card all too often. Alright, so Beck's Blessing could be good. I believe this is the card that got a boost. We're not really getting what we want. The one thing that sucks about having a whole lot of dinosaurs is that the dinosaurs tend to have a lot of combined fusions with the lizards. Okay, he's taking his time. It's only really a good thing for us. I mean, Beaked Snake and Drooling Lizard are reptiles, but they're, you know, far from the best, put it that way. But I mean, I guess I'll get Drooling Lizard out for now. Okay, well there comes one of his Castle's Dark Illusions, which is not good for us. That's a good card for us though. Can't immediately touch it. Let's just see what he does. Let's just see what he does. He still attacks into us. He fell for my trap. Oh no! You fell for my trap! You're a bit too overconfident, my friend. And now you pay the price. Alright, that I have to say that was a pretty good win. As that opens up Kiev. But yeah, I think we have a little bit more time. I think we'll try to beat Necromancer as well. Honestly, kind of weird. We've had a lot of decks recently where the whole thing is getting stuff done quickly before the enemy gets up too much. Whereas this one's very slow paced. This one's instead completely built off of keep patience, wait in the back to strike at the decisive moment. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind him just wasting a dark hole to get rid of my fake trap. The Drek's a good card, but it ain't it yet, at least. He's only used Dark Hole, right? Yeah. I don't really know what thought progress goes behind that, or what AI makes him say, "That's the move to play, my guy." Violet Crystal. And he just fused Dragon Zombie and Armored Zombie. There's a Skelegon with a Violet Crystal. Okay. Okay, not really, kind of, yeah, unfortunately you can kind of, it's a little susceptible to bricking this deck still, because, like, just have a lot of high cost dinosaurs, which, would you use there an Armored Zombie? Sucks that we kind of bricked there. Like, this could be our first loss, probably like ever, against Necromancer. Alright, that's an important card to get there. Big Skelegon normally, I mean, 2,700? It's not that high, actually. Like, it really isn't that high. I mean, the middle zombies just don't go too high in terms of attack power. And it definitely helps that he hasn't thrown out any Pumpkin the King of Ghosts, because that kind of could destroy our stall completely. And he's also been pretty, like, he didn't put all of his boosting cards on like one monster. It's been a little bit more equal, which is good for us. That thing turns something away, so that's Dokuro Rider. I mean, he's used 2 of his Violet Crystals and 1 Dark Energy. Okay. Aha. Magic Jammer, okay. Unfortunate, but yeah, fuck it, we'll use Sebex Blessing, despite the fact that it's... So we put this thing in attack mode for no real good reason. Alright, now we're doing a lot of damage back. We can, first of all, we're doing 1700, and then we can do another 1100. Assuming we don't get another Serpentine Princess, if we do get a Serpentine Princess, we might be able to just straight up knock this thing out. Or, I mean, knock out his life points. That's a fat chunk of damage there. Then he throws out a second Skelegon, which means that I can kill the first Skelegon. The other one's going to go in defense mode. We use the direct to put it back into attack mode, and then we kill that one too. Yeah, Warrior of Tradition, you're not really surviving this. Okay, now he gets Pumpkin the King of Ghosts, which fortunately means that we have to kind of speed things up a little bit. So, yeah, you kill him. Very cool. Of course, he could run away, but, like, I assume it's gonna go in defense mode. Or he's gonna do that. What? AI, how does that work? How is that the best move you could think of? How? Why? Like, I could at least accept defense mode for it. You know, you're not dying and shit. But this is just a straight up loss. Like... Way to go, Bones. You really got me there. Also, this is also the way how you absolutely maximize defense mode. Because allowing him to attack you in defense mode and then attacking him in your attack mode gives you essentially just 2 hits on him. Alright, most of these cards aren't too good, but Magic Jammer is legitimately a good card I'd want. Boom! Absolutely perfect. Magic Jammer and Dark Hole. That could be useful if I really struggle with maybe some of the final bosses like Manoedan Fabler. Whole deck's covered in Crush, so presumably we're likely using a thingamajig there, like some terrain cards there. But with that, I want to thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!